has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Hey everybody, welcome to Darkest Dungeon. This is Noah Gola. Pretty epic opening there. I've already played this game a fair bit, but we're gonna get started with a new one. If I can type. So Darkest Dungeon is a roguelike based on the works of H.P. Lovecraft. Got another little cutscene here.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside.
Troubling serpent-like suggestion.
Leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Alright, so we're going to come out on the old road, which is basically the tutorial. All of the levels in this game are procedurally generated-ish. I don't know if the very first one is, just because it's the tutorial, but we can see that our stagecoach has been wrecked. We know how to do that. So we've got two characters here at the moment, Dismas and Renault.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
So that's a little stress meter we just saw there. He's surprised, so we get a bonus round. So right now, let's fight. Pretty straightforward. This is kind of what Dismas is good at. They're doing okay though. Oh. invade.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And then you'll see here, this is the loot mechanic. So, like I was saying, this game is really fun. Okay, interactive objects, unknown. Brigands left valuables.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
An another
ambush.
fight.
Send
Saw
these
setup.
vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
So you'll see here that some of these attacks can actually do damage to multiple targets. So, like this Grape Shot Blast, it could do damage to 3 targets. We've only got 2, but that works for me. That's pretty good, kind of like a shotgun style attack. Renault has this, which is like a debuff. But I would rather take out this big guy so he gets less hits in. Pistol shots don't good. Just to try and pile on the damage. There's got another one.
Masterfully
Crit.
executed.
I don't actually know how a crit works in a game like this. Is it based on a dice roll? We know again, we'll smite. And
Monstrous
he's down.
size has no intrinsic merit. Unless
Okay.
inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Inordinate exsanguination. So this is new. When most monsters die, they leave corpses. Corpses act as temporary obstacles and will eventually go away. You can attack corpses to destroy them. Often a better approach is to use range skills, push, pull, corpse clearing, special kills that some heroes possess. So I was playing the early access version before. So now that this new one is up, they've added this corpses mechanic. That's gruesome. And there we go. Oh, he dodged. Oh, he's actually using it as cover? That's intense. That's going to make this game much more interesting. Oh shit, and he can only use it on this. Yeah, that's gonna change the game up quite a bit. Okay, well, we got rid of him, so that's for this guy to hide behind. Wow, it's gonna be a really interesting mechanic.
The slow death, unforeseen.
There we go.
Forgiving.
Option to return to town at any time. Just click the crest. Ooh. Continue. Okay, we're doing okay. Dismas is hurting, but then we'll ignore it if it doesn't look quite right. This game, I should also mention, is punishing. It's a roguelike, so you just proceed with whatever characters you have going. If one of them dies, it's permadeath for that character. And you'll see later on how the party mechanic works. We can add people to our parties. Didn't get any heirlooms yet. Heirlooms will be how we progress our they're both at level 1. See, they get XP here. Stress is only 3. Too bad. Ruins Explorer and Manslayer. Cool.
Welcome home,
Right.
such as it is.
And,
This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now,
Thank you.
and you are bound to them.
Oh, the Noah Gola estate. I love it. I've always wanted an estate. I love this user interface so much. So these are our goals: successfully complete your first foray into the ruins, defeat the hag, defeat the necromancer, defeat the siren, defeat all these guys. You'll see occasionally these guys will actually toss out some requests. There's our activity log. So each adventure we go on encompasses a week, and weeks add up fairly quickly. Get help where you may. H to see help for controlling it. Cool. New little helpful in there as well. So here we have our graveyard. When someone dies, like I said, permadeath, we can go see them in the graveyard. I think this is us slowly going insane. Yes.
Women and men,
Okay, so this is like a fast menu.
Fools and corpses. All
Cool.
will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
So the stagecoach is where we get new characters. At the moment we only have 2, but as we upgrade this through these, we can get access to more characters for our party. We can only ever adventure with 4 at a time, unless that's changed too. But you'll see up here we have a roster of 9 total that we can select from, so we will go ahead and get a Plague Doctor, and the Vestal. I'm not going to upgrade that yet. View Ancestors' Memoirs. This is something that was closed in early access, at least for as far as I had played through.
In time,
So this is totally
you
new.
will know the tragic extent of my failings.
House of Ruin. Oh, so these are the cut screens that we've already watched. Into the Darkness Period. Cool. Okay, so when we get through different levels, we will unlock more cut screens. Memoirs, they're calling them. Alright, so the sanitarium is locked at the moment. Well, we should just go questing. I'm not going to upgrade anything yet. And see how it works when we get back.
And morbidity.
I am restless.
Your work begins.
So, Scout, test yourself in the mad realm of your fallen ancestor. Take note of how the creatures have taken over, but don't delve too far. So, this is an exploration goal. So, we're going to try and get 90% of rooms. These are some things that we can try and find. So, a disease charm would be really helpful. And build a party. Renault and Dismas, of course, will be healed up.
The
Alright,
cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
so I'm definitely going to stack up on torches. Oh, and there's actually a limited number in here, so I could take all of these. I think that might be new as well, so I'm only going to take 4, which should be more than enough for now. Holy water, antivenom. I'll bring 1 bandage. Key is 200, and 1 shell of these will actually be handy. Food. Yeah, we'll take 2 food. And this is pretty light, but as a first mission, should be alright. Somebody might die, but it's the nature of the game. And you really do, as an estate manager, you have to be cutthroat. They should not use this to train true estate managers. Here we go. Right click on here's image report. So this is a small dungeon, effectively. Since we're trying to explore 90% of rooms, we could, well, yeah, we could ignore a couple of rooms and probably be safe. So, I'll click to move to this room, and it will put us in this hallway. So this meter up here tells us how much light there is. It'll, at what it is at the moment, means monsters will be surprised. We can put torches out. There we go. So that gives us enough. Basically, the lower the light, the greater the risk, but the greater the reward. Like anything in life. Here we go. The bone rabble. They're surprised. And Dismas is going to go first. We'll start with this Great Shock Blast. Yeah, these guys are not terribly strong. Just blast. Let's get one of these gone. Diseased Stunning Blow. Smite. Stunning Blow looks good. Cool, he's done. So these both have debuffs on them at the moment, represented by these halos. Movement.
Their formation is broken.
Cool, that was powerful.
Maintain the
I don't
offensive.
remember that one. And then since he was debuffed, he just straight up died.
Ghoulish
And
horrors. Brought low
I don't really
and
like
driven
plague
to the
doctors.
mud.
They're creepy, so I'm gonna have him investigate that. Cool. Gives us some stuff, including a bust. A stun charm. Lovely. And we're good to go. So we cleared this hallway, or that room rather. And so that little scan tells us there's gonna be a battle in this hallway, which we just moved into. We can be prepped for that. This obstruction
Even the cold
is what the
stone
shovel is
seems
for,
bent on
because
preventing
they take
passage.
quite a bit of stress if we do it without the shovel. Right, cleared it. That used up a shovel, so if there's another one, we're gonna take stress. The darker it gets, the harder things get, but the better the rewards. Right click on the torch to tap one in. So, Noxious Blast. Get at this first one. 0. Great, fabulous. That was helpful. Not. Cool. Eldritch Pull. So this is a mechanic that will kind of mess up our order. She's really a buffer, which is good. Why it's good to have her in the back. So that's not good, but Divine Comfort. Nobody's too stressed at the moment, so we're just gonna bash this guy again. She's strong. I feel like they've added some real martial upgrades to the Vesta here. Bump in the Night. I love the names of their attacks. That really, I do kind of love this game.
As the fiend
One hit
falls,
wonder.
a faint hope blossoms.
Pistol shot. There we go. I love Dismas. I think the names of the characters must be the same as they come up. Plague Grenade. I like that. Because I remember the first character I got and kind of fell in love with was Dismas, who's this guy again, so I'm definitely going to kind of focus on him and try and keep him around. Not stunning close.
Confidence surges
12.
as the enemy crumbles.
Much more than we needed. She is still debuffed. 4 damage per round. And we're going to use Divine Comfort to kind of de-stress us all a little bit. Or not de-stress us, give us a little bit more health, which is good, because he will probably get that.
Press this advantage.
There we go.
Give them no quarter.
Rifling through the corpses reveals a ruby. Take all. Cool. So we can also retreat at any point, which is this abandoned quest, but it causes quite a bit of stress. Stress is not good for your heroes. They start losing it. And so it looks like this room is empty. So we can basically go this way, or room battle with treasure, room battle with curio. Curio in both directions. Let's go to that one. I'm curious about what curios are. So we shouldn't. Oh, nice. He just took it. Okay, see, that's something you gotta pay attention to. Your heroes can act on their own. Alright, so we put another torch here, and put 2, just to try and keep everybody happy. That's funny that Renault just straight up stole that. I bet you he's gonna be a kleptomaniac here soon. Do you have any, that's medicine, blinding gas, do you have a multiple? You don't, but I'm gonna get rid of this ranged guy. 1 is really not very helpful. Light's helpful. Pistol shot. Much more helpful, thank you, sir. And bash. Renault. Stunning. Zealous accusation. Let's see what that does. Miss. Okay. Not helpful. See, he's almost down because of that blight. But that wasn't good for him. Graveyard Slash. I wonder if they're intending to reference the Graveyard Smash song. Alright, so Dio is hurting. Go ahead and do battlefield medicine on him. Only gives him 1 at the moment at this stage, but
Slowly,
500.
gently.
There we go.
This is how a life is taken.
Pistol shot. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Dodge. Reno's kind of a badass. I like it. Put it back. And then should we do this thing? Yeah. I want to see it work.
Continually
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
destroy them all.
I love that this guy is dead. You know, because this is the guy from the intro that we saw. But he killed himself, and he's still talking to us. Destroy
Trifling
them.
victory,
Oh,
but a victory nonetheless.
an ornate fountain poorly prepared. Should be good for the Vestal. Propitiations. Cool. Doing good. So, see, we could backtrack here and go up to this one, but that'll kind of waste resources. I'm just going to press forward and try to get to 90%. It'll tell us when we hit the 90%. And at that point we can... Oh, trap. Also want to go ahead and light another torch. You're doing good on health. I missed
Curious
it.
is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
The trap maker's art. That would make a good t-shirt. But I missed that little dialogue about... That's not always clear. About how to design traps, unfortunately. Oh. You klepto! You klepto. But can I... Combat skills, equipment... So it doesn't show us any of his equipment that he's stolen. I don't need to rename him. I like Reno. You bastard. I'm gonna move you. I'm gonna put you back here. And I'm gonna move you all the way back here. Yeah, I'm gonna have Reno in third. Yeah, I think that works. Oh, is that not? Oh, you already did it that. Go. And eat nothing. We have some food though. I bought food. Everybody takes 20 damage. And then he is at death's door. Great. Fabulous. There we go. Thank you. Because I know we probably got at least one. Death's door recovery. So he's slowed by death's door recovery. That's another new mechanic. We're almost done here, so I'm okay with using the second to last torch. And shall we skulk in the dark like monsters ourselves? Maybe we will. Maybe we will, Dismas. Scouting. Room battle with treasure. One more battle coming up. So before we cross, Dismas is doing okay, so I'm gonna have him clear it. And we had a shuttle up. That's good. Okay. And go ahead and light the last torch before we go into this last room battle. And I get the feeling that our Plague Doctor is not going to make it. Maybe the Vestal one, I liked the Vestal. Oh, you can't do anything. Shit. Well, we'll switch you. Open Bane. He's got 15. 5. It's a third. It's pretty good. Ouch. Okay, so she's got comfort. Okay, we want party heal. Give everybody a little boost, hopefully. And Reno can't do anything here. But I didn't want you stealing stuff, Reno.
A dizzying
And
blow to
death
body
door
and
again.
brain.
Word. Fabulous. That's why I need to take him
Injury
out.
and despondence
set the stage for heroism
Another one.
or cowardice.
Alright, so he's almost done. Tempting goblet. Acid. Store. I don't know if Renault and Dismas kind of the
themselves.
whose resolve is tempted. Vigorous! Alright! But don't die, don't die. I'll give you another heal as soon as you come up. Okay, okay. Party healed. There we go. Alright, so these two are... Yeah, she's dead. She's very dead. You can only do so much in this game. It's hard. One. They're blighted. That's something. Bulwark of Faith, Stunning Blow, Smite. I get the feeling that Smite's gonna take one of these guys out. Almost. Not quite. Dead weight. Staggering force. I really do love the dialogues. Battlefield medicine. Breath. Again, that might have been wasted, but... Oh, it will. Snuff out the sacred flame. Oh, and she self-healed. Awesome. Cool. Let's do... Judgment on... We're gonna take it down. There we go. And I don't remember that kind of lightning blast, so that might be totally new as well. And this mechanic here, where you just cursor over one of the enemies and it shows you their stats, is new as well. Which I really like. Smite should be able to take him out. Word. So these two more, so it's going to be our ranged. Blight though is real good. Real good. She's alive. Break shot. Almost. This corpse mechanic really is something else. Let's do that. Okay. And Judgment will still hit him. Dodge. You can't dodge the wrath of God. Heal yourself. Cool. The Bone Arbalest. So an Arbalest is a type of crossbow. You like what he has. Dark Accusation, Bulwark of Faith, Stunning Blow. Bulwark of Faith yourself. Cool. And no ill wind. Amen, sister. I love that self-heal. That's awesome. Do Judgment. That did it. Gotcha! Pick all.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
So we're going to continue adventuring just because I want to take a look in here. A chest with your family sigil. Contents are yours. So nothing was booby-trapped here except for that one trap we saw, but... Alright, quest complete. We can clear out. Let's see how much treasure we got. Cool. It's always a good feeling. They really reward you well. They'll get +2 resolve. Excellent. So we've gotten some more XP here. Return to town. Demonomania! I believe she's possessed by demons. She's a little sickly. But these two got pluses. Alright. Short on gold, so I'm going to drink it.
My obsession caused this great foulness,
Negative hurts will
and
lock
it is
the place
shameful
from
that I must
severe,
rely
severe
upon
negative
you to
hurts
set it
plus
right.
Cool. That's 1 gold. 1 gold down. So we can do stress relief in the Abbey. I'm going to wrap this video up real quick. It's gone significantly longer than I intended it to.
The Abbey calls to the faithful.
But I just want to show you this stress relief here first. Peace through meditation would probably be good. That's going to cost us 1,000, which is okay. And this is how, so this is the upgrade mechanic. It uses the busts, the portraits, and the deeds that we've collected, and the penance hall improves flagellation facilities, improves prayer facilities, and improves meditation facilities. I don't know. Sanitariums, not unlocked yet. Taverns.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
So, I think we're gonna upgrade.
All manner of diversion and dalliance await those who cross the threshold with coin in hand.
So Dismas actually can't gamble. Security's watching. Yes. Drink your cares away. And what about Gio? Gio wants to go to the brothel, but the gambling hall is cheaper. So. Okay. So we have 3 people which are going to be busy for this next week. So we have Renault. We only have 2 here, so that'll mean
To those with a keen eye, gold
May not.
gleams like a
Must.
dagger's point.
What we need to do is upgrade this, so increase this number of available players to 3. I'm not worried about the roster at the moment. Definitely.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities.
And this is really helpful
Use this.
once you can get 4 in a single week, because then you can put all 4 from a previous adventure into stress relief of some kind and get a fresh new 4 to go out. Even if they all die except 1, you can get the rewards from that adventure and then come back. That's the kind of
Great
ridiculousness we're
heroes
talking
can
about.
be found even here.
Alright, everybody.
Mud and rain.
I'm going to call it for now. This is Darkest Dungeon. Thanks for checking out the channel. My name is Noah Gola. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. If you like what you see. I'm going to definitely do at least a few more episodes from Darkest Dungeon. Like I said, I love this game a lot. If you want to see more of it, definitely let me know in the comments. I yearn for adventure as well, Maynard. If you don't want to see more of it, if you'd rather see something else, let me know too. And we'll see what happens. And that, back there, is the estate. Alright, everybody. Have a good one.